Hi there, I'm Amanda Castor with Material Girl Quilts. Today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable honey cakes quilt. This quilt is made using pre-cut 10-inch squares or layer cakes, and it is super easy to piece together. It's a great beginner-friendly pattern. Another great thing about this pattern is that it includes instructions for 5 different sizes, so you can make one to suit your own needs. The fabric I used in this quilt is Winnie the Pooh. It's the classic, beautiful colors of Winnie the Pooh, and I don't think Winnie the Pooh will ever go out of style, to be honest. So I think it's adorable. And as a reminder, if you are a member of Material Girl Society, you have access to download the PDF pattern for this quilt, as well as every quilt that's released each month. If you aren't a member and would like to learn more, please head to my website, materialgirlquilts.com, and click on membership in the top navigation bar. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing you need to do is determine how many pre-cut 10-inch squares you need depending on which finished quilt size that you're making. So for my quilt, I needed a total of 18 10-inch squares and 18 background squares. Now you can purchase layer cakes that are background color, or you can purchase yardage and cut it into 10-inch squares, which is what I did. So what you're going to do for all of your layer cake squares is you're going to pair one of the print squares with one of your background squares and place them right sides together. And then what you're going to do is you're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam on opposite sides of the square. So just on 2 sides of the square. Okay, now that you have sewn on both sides of the square, we are going to cut these apart. So after all of your layer cakes are sewn together, you're going to cut vertically at 5 inches across. And then without moving your fabric, you're going to turn your ruler and cut horizontally 5 inches across. Now this will give you 4 different pairs of squares. So you're going to do that for all of your layer cake squares. And you're going to press towards your print fabric, so away from the background. Okay, now once you have pressed all of your paired squares, you're going to grab 2 different prints that you want to put together in a block. And we're going to lay our block out as shown like this. I want my fabrics, this print, to be facing the same direction, so I'm going to change the placement of those. So this is our block layout. We have one color or one print going straight through the center, and then the other is in the corners. Now all we need to do is sew this into rows and then sew the rows together to complete the block. Okay, so now all of our rows are sewn together. We're going to press them again towards the print squares away from the background, and then we're going to sew the rows together. Now here is the completed block all sewn together, and as you can see, if you press away from the background fabric, your seams will nest nicely, and I decided to press my seams open between the rows just to help it lay nice and flat within the quilt. And these blocks they will measure 18.5 inches. So they're nice big blocks and it'll go together quickly. You just need to refer to the pattern instructions for how many blocks you should make depending on your desired finished quilt size. You'll lay out your blocks as shown in these different quilt layout diagrams. And you'll sew the blocks into rows and then sew the rows together to complete the quilt top. Now, as you can see, this really is a simple pattern, great for beginners, but also just great for experienced quilters who want a quick finish. And if you decide to make one of the smaller size quilts like I did, mine is 54 inches square. What I decided to do, since I had leftover pre-cut 10-inch squares in my layer cake, is I pieced them into the back of my quilt. So here is the back of my quilt, and I think it looks great. It adds a nice little fun thing for both sides. And again, here is the front. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure you click the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any tutorials going forward. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.